what's up? Glad to have you here. It's Ryan Blaze from your boy, from your channel. This episode music is brought to you by Kione Zaire, recording artist out of Greenville, Manchester. Yeah man, deep soul, solid youth. I tell you something. Work on some project with a youth, I tell you. It was awesome, off the hook. Yeah man, check him out. Description in the location. Link in the description, alright? So, the track we are featured today is called All You Really Need Is Love by Kione Zaire. I tell you that track is solid, you know what I mean? For all of the people who feel like society have them a way, think a way, try to fit in or reach your goals, stuff like that. So, that track will really make you see things different. We take music on a different level when we are pre-music deep, you get what I say? So yeah man, Kione Zaire, check him out. All You Really Need Is Love. Bad song. Make you try to do the intro now. Judge.
K-A-W. Yeah. Kione. I don't know. Greenville. Yo, skill team. Skill way. I mean. Yo, nobody stress about yesterday. I done gone already, a day today. Nobody fret what the future bring. No other moment, feel lift up yourself. Nobody stress about yesterday. I done gone already, a day today. Nobody fret what the future bring. Let's bring out the love. All you really need is love. Try to see if it comfortable. When you're ready, you can give some back to it. So you gon' get enough more of it. All you really need is love. Try to see if it comfortable. When you're ready, you can give enough back to it. So you gon' get enough more of it. Everything work, everything simple. Love yourself first. Everything start from your mini get firm. Keep yourself calm and I say your next word. Remember say you're not a life expert. Just wear love boy like your nicest shirt. Eat everything like a priceless purchase. Waves over time build a powerful surge. Yeah. All you really need is love. Try to see if
It's Ryan Blazing live and living color. Thanks for joining us on the Average Jamaican channel. I just want to say an awesome gratitude to you guys. We've reached 100 subscribers and we're going on. However, this morning I have a little different video for you. I just wanted to drop just a boost of encouragement to everybody out there. You know, people that have dreams and aspirations to do their passion and so forth. And I remember I was sitting in this very chair and the TV was on and I heard an interview and I had stopped and I started to pay attention to it, and honestly I felt awesome after watching the interview. And so I thought, I know it's Sunday, don't have much doing, why not share it with persons out there who are, you know, struggling to find out where they are and what they want to do with themselves during this time, the pandemic and everything like that. So I decided I was going to go on the site and I found the video, and I think if I'm not infringing any rights, I would love to share it with those that are on my platform. And honestly, I think it's a very good interview. If you don't feel anything after you finish watch this interview, trust me. So it's a Jamaica magazine. I don't remember the name of the lady, but you know, you will watch the video. I do hope you watch the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, because this space, The Average Jamaican, is a positive space and we hope to keep contents like this coming to you guys. So check it out.
Welcome to Get the Facts, the program that provides you with information on government's policies and initiatives. I'm Carrie-Ann Smith-McIntosh, sitting in for Entros Campbell. Today we're switching things up a little bit because we want to help you with a critical aspect of your life. And this, I guarantee, will set the pace for years to come. We're talking about finding your passion. Joining us is someone who is no stranger to the Get the Facts set, Dr. Sasha Shimhue, who is a manager in the Workforce Development and Employment Division at Heart National Service Training Agency Trust. Dr. Shimhue, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we want to get straight into the meat of the matter. What is passion?
To answer that question, I'll pose another question. What are you passionate about? Truly, passion is what drives you. It's the verb. It is something that you think about late in the night. It wakes you up. You can't shake it any at all. You believe that your life will be complete once you are able to achieve or do these things. That's what passion really is. That thing in the bottom of your belly that you feel having done that, life would be perfect.
Wow. And does everyone have passion?
Yes, but not everybody is in tune with their passion, and that's what makes the difference.
Okay, so how do you discover your passion? And I would like a step-by-step process because, I need to connect with it. How do you discover it?
So passion first is based on that thing that you think about. So if it is that there's something that you believe that once you have achieved it, life would be complete. That is first what your passion is, and it's tied to your purpose. Having identified what your passion is, it requires more research. It's not just, okay, I love to speak, I'm going to be a great public speaker, so I'm going to quit my 9 to 5. It's really about researching what it will take to make sure that my passion is aligned with my purpose and is aligned with my pocket. So I also find out from other persons, how can this passion that I have lying deep within can be materialized? What funds do I need, if any at all? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to speak with someone who is living their same passion, one that is similar to mine, out loud? So research is key. And in my case, I tie everything to that of spirituality. So I pray about it.
Okay.
And so that makes a difference for me.
Okay, so can we just call it the 3 Ps? You said,
Sure.
What? Passion, purpose, and pocket.
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to add a fourth one, and prayer.
And prayer.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm hearing that perhaps your passion can be turned into a money-making venture. I mean, is that what you're
Definitely.
saying? And how do you do that, apart from just researching?
So definitely, it's all ties to money. That's what we're all about at the end of the day. But I want to tell you that I've heard somebody say that I rather fail at something that I'm passionate about than be successful at somebody else's dream. So what it requires, once again, we mentioned research, yes. It also requires thinking about whether or not this is something I want to pursue. Now, entrepreneurship is technical in and of itself, but there are many persons. Let us think about someone local, Bridget, in Bridget Sanders. She had a dream. She wanted to make internationally acclaimed slippers, but it comes with a cost. So you have to first find out who else is doing what I am doing. And even if someone else is doing it, it doesn't mean I'm going to fail. There are many patty companies, isn't that so?
Yes.
And in their own right, they all have the clientele and they're all doing well. Back at slippers, there are many slippers makers out there and entrepreneurs. But really what allows you to do well is what drives you inside. Is this something I want to pursue? Many persons fail because they lack that motivation. They lack that purpose inside them that says, come what may, I'm going to stick with it. So the Bible tells us to write our dreams down and make it plain. We have to make a note as to what it will take to fulfill this purpose. Will I need to go back to school? Do I need to share my dreams with somebody else who is in the business? Will I need to get a loan? Am I able to stand on my own? Will I need to partner? For some persons, being passionate means that they are a good speaker. It means that they're a good inspirational coach. It means they're a good patty maker. Everything started from where? A dream, which propelled from your purpose, which started with a burning passion.
Right.
Yes.
So, additionally, I'm thinking also competence, right? So it's knowledge, skills, and attitude.
Most definitely.
Okay, so there's something that I've always heard. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Is this true? And I wonder about that, especially now that you're talking about passion.
I've heard it being said many times, and I share the sentiment because though I'm in training, I believe my passion is inspiring people.
Right.
And I'll go and make presentations all over the place.
Yeah.
Some paid, some not paid. But I don't get a greater satisfaction from being paid. In fact, the satisfaction that I get is seeing the lives of persons change.
Right.
Many by saying what you have said has made a difference. Years down the road, I see someone who said, what you said to me allowed me to do some introspection and I'm a better person.
Right.
So really, at the end of the day, your passion has to be something that you believe in the long haul you will continue doing. It's not just for the here and now. It is for eternity. As long as your life is here, you will continue doing it. Awake, sleeping, you think about it. It drives you. It motivates you.
Yes.
You can't stop unless you are doing it.
Okay, so we've been talking about finding your passion.
Yes.
But a question for you. Can you fail at your passion?
Like everything in life, there's a failure rate. Most definitely.
Okay.
But if it's something that you want to pursue, something that you are passionate about, you're not going to stop. Life happens. Just in everything else, you keep pressing on and you perfect your art. It's by failing that you really know what not to do and what to do. So definitely.
But some persons would say, okay, so if I failed, perhaps it was not my passion.
But I would say this. If you are having an issue with your child that you love dearly, and your child does not live up to your ideals, are you going to stop parenting? No. You've now learned something that the child should not do or you should not do in being a proper parent. Just like with parenting, there's no real quote-unquote book or guide to pursuing your passion. Yes, people will tell you what it is that they believe, but really your gut guides you.
Yeah.
It helps you to know the path that you must not take and you must take. And of course, research is key.
Right.
But ultimately, just like with the light bulb, we've heard the story many times, 1,000 or so tries and then he got it right.
Yes.
He was passionate about creating something that no one else had created. And that's what passion does. It propels you into your purpose.
Right. Okay. All right. So all positives, and I'm sure the audience will embrace that. But what about the challenges that you will face as it relates to translating your passion into becoming a job, etc.?
So there are some basic things. One, self-doubt.
Yeah.
We are our worst enemies. We are our worst critiques. We find every reason why it will not work.
Yeah.
And it starts in the mind first because we tell ourselves we can't, even when we can. So many times our mind prevents us from moving forward. But if you overcome the doubt of the mind, you will also have to contend with your circle. Many times who you associate with can make or break you pursuing your passion. They may say, boy, that will not work.
Yeah.
Or there are many other persons who have gone down this path and it has failed. What makes you so different? So really, who you associate with makes or breaks your desire to continue. And then your desire to really stick with it to the end.
Yes.
Halfway through it, you mentioned earlier, failing. You may have failed and then decide, I'm going to throw in the towel. I can't bother with this. Let me go back to the mundane. Let me go back to living. I mean, after all, I was living, but was I really thriving?
Right.
I was surviving, but was I really living an enlightened life, a life of passion or purpose? So really, self-doubt, our circle, and our stick-to-itiveness, whether or
Right.
not we will see it through to the end. So those are the three major things, yet basic, that cause us not to see our passion through to the end.
Okay. And what about time management?
Now, time management is critical. In a positive and a negative way. There are persons who say, oh, I have all my life to actualize my passion. But the truth is, if it's something that you really want to do, the time is now. There is no better time to pursue your happiness than now.
Right.
Many of us love feeding into somebody else's dream. Sure, you heard the story about this boss that this coworker who said, boy, boss, 10 years down the line, you'll have another Lamborghini like this one. And the boss said, yes, you will help me to realize that maybe in 5. So while we are there living somebody else's passion out loud, we need to understand that the time is now to start doing your research, writing it down, seeing how is it that I can achieve what I want to achieve. Do I need to register my business?
Yeah.
Do I need to do some business cards? Do I need to promote myself? Let persons know that, hey, I'm a great singer. Do I need to find myself in different avenues? Do I need to put value on myself. And that is the beginning of greatness. It's the beginning of your passion being fulfilled. Also, there are persons who believe I might be too old.
I was going to ask you about that.
One not dead, not forgotten.
Okay.
Once you're alive, you're still learning and you have an opportunity to live your life out loud.
Right.
Some of the most seasoned persons in life are mature persons, and they have the experience to now know what to do. What is the springboard I need to live my passion? So age does not limit you at all. You are the limiter of yourself, really.
Right. Okay. So you mentioned somebody else perhaps doing what you'd want to do because you're passionate about that particular thing. So passion really would not be the differentiating matter. What would you do then to stand out? So you're both passionate about a particular thing. What would you do to stand out in that business or that area?
Excellent question. So it's finding your angle.
Oh,
so there are a lot of great speakers, but what it is that is needed. So that's where research comes in. There might be persons who are talking about how to be a great business manager, but then you have something else. You might be able to talk about what it requires to be an excellent publicist. You're still a presenter in your own right, but your target market is different. So that's what makes the difference, really. And then it is having that winning edge. All right. So you make clothes, and your clothes is for a pregnant woman. That's a target market. While mine may be on the fluffier side for persons who are the curvy divas. So I find out what is lacking and I move towards that. But I'm still a seamstress, am I not? I'm just great at what I'm doing in my own right.
Wow, and a positive outlook. I was going to ask you about good habits. Leave with us some good habits if it is that you're a passionate person and you want to ensure that you realize your passion.
So the first thing is that burning desire that it's inside of you that wakes you up in the middle of the night. That is God knocking at the door saying to you, you have been created to do this. And the knocking won't go away, because if you have not been living your life out loud, it won't happen. One, that's one. Two, do some research. Find out how it is that you can do what you need to do in the best way possible. Think about the marketplace that you're trying to target. What is the need in the marketplace? How can I make a difference? How can I stick out? Do I need to have flyers that are color-coded so when persons see me, they remember me based on the color? And also, it's important to note you may not always make it financially initially. But if you stick with it, it will make a difference. So make sure that you keep on the line to success. Passion really is about you and nobody else. And sometimes it's a lonely road. People may not understand why you are doing the things that you're doing, but ultimately you and God know. So keep pursuing, keep the dream alive, dream it, believe it, and live your passion out loud.
You know, I actually said that was the last question, but just because you're talking and you make it sound like you're going to get the passion or fulfill it right now. What about timelines? So I want to do another sandals business. Will I get it done in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? You have a timeline in mind?
It really depends on your resources. If you have the financial will, the know-how, the support, then what is preventing you from doing it now? But if it is that you have to acquire other things, more knowledge, a support system, networking, if you need additional resources, then you now need to say, in 6 months, I'll do X. In a year, I'll do Y. But timelines keep you in line, and it allows you to do some assessment and evaluation to see, am I achieving what I want to achieve in the time frame that I want to achieve it?
Dr. Shimhue. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. I'm sure that we will find the passion within and we will unleash it. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So this has been Get the Facts. Our guest was Dr. Sasha Shimhue, Manager in the Workforce Development and Employment Division at Heart National Service Training Agency Trust. Find your passion, fuel it, and make it work for you. And if you think about it, life's biggest success could very well be just on the other side of your passion. Until next time, when Get the Facts brings you more information you need to know, I'm Carrie Ann Smith McIntosh.